Well, welcome back to our Friday edition of the Real Estate 401k Show. I'm your host, Mike Weinstein, alongside Justin Frederick and Ryan Gerdes. If you've been listening to the show, you know every Friday we like to talk about you. We like to talk about our listeners. We like to talk about our clients and share some of the success stories that we've experienced with them. And so this being Friday, I'm not going to do anything different. So Ryan, I'll start with you, man.
All right. Well, you may have heard us talk about our massive network across the United States. Well, part of that network is an awesome team up in Las Vegas. So Brian Mitchell and Shad Williams are a couple of good buddies of ours, and
they can golf.
They're damn good golfers, and they're very successful for very good reason. They have a real estate team up there in the greater Las Vegas area, and so they sent over a referral to us just about a year ago. Just about a year ago, this lovely couple relocating from Las Vegas down here. And, man, we've looked at, I don't know how many over this past year, probably 50 or 60, maybe more.
Yeah, and it's not like it was just in one area. I mean, I've taken them to Wickenburg, to Whitman, to New River, to Troon.
We have canvassed the entire Maricopa County and then some. And they had some pretty specific needs and wants, and we finally found them a home. And I mean, this thing, I'll bet you this home is in better shape now than it was the day that it got C of O, Certificate of Occupancy. It is beautiful. I mean, every square inch of this place has been meticulously taken care of. You know,
Love that.
Like it, you know, it's really good when there's no molding and no baseboard, because they have to cut that flooring and cut the holes for the doors and the windows and everything else with precision. That they use baseboards and molding to cover up their mistakes. You may like the look of it because that's just what you're accustomed to seeing. But when you get into really high-end custom builds where you have quality craftsmanship and carpentry, that's what they do, because it is that precise. And I went through that entire place when we first looked at it, and I was like, damn, this is money. This is on point. And so we locked it down and just about ready to wrap up inspections on it. And of course, everything looks beautiful over there. So super pumped for them. And thank you, Brian Mitchell and Shad Williams. You guys are awesome.
Well, last time I laid flooring, I had to end up with the 8-inch baseboards just to cover up all the mistakes.
Oh, paint it.
A lot of putty.
A lot of caulking.
Yeah.
All right, Justin.
All right, so mine's had some friends of my brother-in-law that ended up moving back here from Maine. They moved up there for 4 years. Came down here. I didn't even know that they were back here, and they were making an offer on a home. They had just seen my brother-in-law the week before, and so they decided to reach out before they were making this offer. They were already pre-qualified, and got on the phone with them and had the same as the other lender, which is pretty wild, but was able to get that deal. They were the ones that we were talking about last episode, where they got the house that everybody was going after. Mm-hmm. And so this house, an individual had bought it as a second home just to stay down here and play golf, but his wife ended up getting sick. But they had fixed this property up, and everything is absolutely perfect in there, just kind of the same situation. And really happy for them that they're getting a property well under their budget on what they were originally looking for, but it was in such good shape and in the neighborhood that they wanted. They were just like, this makes sense. Let's go for it. So they ended up with a much lower payment than they were expecting. And so we're just getting underway there. And it looks great.
Well, we would love to help you achieve your real estate goals. If you want to be part of our story, all you got to do is text the word story to 623-AZ-RECON. That's story to 623-AZ-RECON. Typically, there's a chance it may not be a free consultation because we like drinks, but there'll be no invoice. It's just a bill at the end. So mine is non-real estate related. So we so my wife and I, we've got these friends, and so we've been talking real estate and business for a long time and so forth. But they've got this 15-year-old kid about to turn 16, and we were sitting down one night, and he had mentioned that he was really interested in joining the Air Force, and I'm like, well, I think I know a guy. So I got to today take his parents and take this kid out to Luke Air Force Base.
Cool.
We started with Gonzo at the Triz, and we went out on the flight line and watched the planes, them turn on the planes, and I don't know, you know how they...
Did you take the kid to the perch?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I didn't know this about the F-35, because when it's taxiing down the runway and making turns, I asked one of the pilots today, Crank. I go. So is there like a steering wheel, or is there like a throttle? How do you turn the plane? It's all foot pedals.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I learned something new. So then we took him over to see Hook. We actually saw the briefing, experienced the briefing, walked out to the flight line, watched him do his inspection and climb into the plane and take off, and then wrapped up lunch with Apollo. But it was just really nice to Ryan and I. We've spent so much time investing in our relationships at Luke Air Force Base, and to being able to take a teenage kid, a high school kid who's thinking about joining the Air Force, and actually get to meet real life Air Force pilots and get their stories of how they became Air Force pilots. What are the things that you need to do? So it was just giving back to the
That's awesome,
super
dude.
cool that you did that.
Yeah, man.
That's super cool.
And the wings at Tailgaters was money. Again, if you
We
want,
knew there had to be some
Yeah.
sort of food in there.
again, if you want to be part of our story, all you got to do is text the word story to 623 AZ Recon. That's story to 623 AZ Recon, or just type the word story in the comment section. So, in addition to every Friday, we talk about one of our favorite things across the valley. So I think this is my turn. So, guys, your favorite Mexican restaurant, but for happy hour, not just regular going in and getting the cheese enchilada beef taco combination, which is my go-to in case you were curious, but for happy hour.
Okay. You want me to start?
Sure.
Valaluna.
All right.
Valaluna is incredible. I love their food. I love their beer.
The one on Bell or
Bell.
Okay.
Old school.
So I have one on Cave Creek and Greenway. That's my location.
Okay. So yeah, it's what is it, like 34th, 33rd and Bell
Something like
area on the north side. Tucked away a little bit, but great happy hour. I just love Valaluna, and I don't get over there very often, but
Yeah.
meet up with my buddies every once in a while over there and sit down, have some mini chimneys, some tacos for happy hour, and a couple beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. I know you're gonna
And that's within the first 10 minutes, and then
Yeah.
then you continue.
Then I actually get a meal.
and a couple more beers.
Well, I mean, you're gonna hate my answer, but I'll give you the real one, and then I'm gonna give a nod to a restaurant that is no longer around. But when I was in college, we'd go over to Cilantro's and do margaritas and whatnot for happy hour. It seemed like 2 or 3 times a week. Now I think I don't even know what's there anymore. I know they knocked it down, but it's right over there by the Walmart and up in Flagstaff. So a little nod to yesteryear. That was a lot of fun.
Pour a little out
Yeah,
for
a
them.
little bit. But I like going to enchiladas.
Oh,
Now you can't go in the summer because most of it's outside. It gets a little warm in the summer, but when the weather's nice,
I forgot about
they have
that one. That's a good
They
one.
have outdoor live music. They have bocce ball.
Oh, cool.
They just
Yeah.
it's just a cool vibe. They have multiple bars, so like you can kind of bounce from one to the other.
No lines.
Yeah, there's no and they have great service. They have great food.
And
but-
the owner, she's always there.
yeah,
and
Julie, right?
she's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome. Is it Julie or Teresa?
I
always
don't know.
forget.
I don't know. I was just nodding, saying
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, no. But yeah, my favorite margarita, half beer.
Oh.
So that little cerveza.
I've never tried one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's my Mexican food happy hour.
Okay.
All right. Well, and I want to just to clarify because you did kind of say it fast. So I don't want people to think that I don't want people looking up enchiladas.
It's enchiladas.
Yeah,
It's
like
there off of 16th Street
Yeah.
in Morton.
Yeah.
Or 18th Street, I guess.
All right. Mine is the Mexicano. It's
Okay.
over on. It's near my neck of the woods. It's on Cactus and Tatum. Been there for a good number of years. It literally, of all the places that my wife and I go to. For happy hour, this is the place that we go to the most. I mean, we'll go 2 to 3 times a month, especially Mondays, Margarita Mondays. But during happy hour, a margarita is going to cost me $4 or $5, and at that price, I didn't realize that I could drink that many margaritas. But apparently I can, and it's a problem. And then of course the chips and salsa. If your chips and salsa suck, then I'm not.
There's no way.
It doesn't matter.
You can't have.
But their tacos, they're always rotating. But they have, and their tacos during happy hour are like $3-4 a piece, man.
Yeah.
And so, couple margaritas
Can't beat
and
that.
$20, I walk out fat and sassy. It's a good day.
with a little buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one just east of Tatum on the south side of the road?
We went that time with that crazy lady.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And we could call her crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give, yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I just say what it just comes out.
We know.
Anyways, if you want to,
We know.
if you want to be part of our story, regardless of how crazy you are, we'd love to hear from you. All you got to do is text the word story to 623 AZ Recon. That's story to 623 AZ Recon, or just type the word story in the comments section.